Hello and welcome back to JB Breaks Free. So glad to be with you today. Pumped up about today's topics, pumped up in general. I hope that you are feeling good too, breaking free from anything that's holding you back. Just a couple quick topics for today. First one's going to be on happiness and two things that will, almost like a formula, a math equation, that if we can apply this formula to our life, these two things, I think happiness will follow. The second one is going to topic is going to deal with detachment. And the third topic for today is going to deal with rules to succeed in 2024. Some guidelines that can push us forward in development in every phase of our lives, I hope. Before I get started with those topics, I did make zero money today. I did no shops. It's my second day off. I usually go light and try to make like $50, but I had a bunch of doctor's appointments this morning, routine checkups and stuff. My knees have been pretty bad since the fall. Finally got them looked at, got them x-rayed, arthritis, strengthen the quads, do workouts that I can do, maybe give up the squats, give up the step-ups, the deadlifts. I'm just going to have to find a way to make it work with all the body pain that I have. I spoke about my neuropathy in my feet, my ongoing pain in my back and neck, spinal stenosis, degenerative disc disease. And there's really nothing they can do. It's just shots, pain shots, and I don't want to do those. I refuse shots in my knees. I refuse shots in my back. Screw it. I will break free in other ways. And hopefully we can talk about that as the topics go on. The weekend was good waiting tables. Had a super duper lucrative night. On Saturday, I waited on a 16 top all by myself. Not that that's so crazy, but there's a lot going on there. And came off very smooth. I got big tip, and so that was good to finish off the week, get into the new week. The kiddos had soccer tournament all day yesterday. We started watching Harry Potter 3, The Prisoner of Azkaban, looking for Sirius Black. We're deep into it, and it's all good. It's all good. But getting into today's topics, the formula, a two-part formula that will bring us happiness. Number one, and what a simple but life-changing phrase: stop buying dumb shit. Stop buying dumb shit. Okay. And part two, stop worrying about other people's opinions, and you can be happy. Those two things. What is dumb shit? What are we going to buy? What are we going to waste our money on? Fast food, expensive clothes, gambling, lotto tickets, fancy coffees, bottled water, collectibles. I want to collect everything. I tell you guys that all the time. I want to collect bowling shirts, political pens, sports cards, Coca-Cola memorabilia. You name it, I want it all. But I don't. Jewelry. The newest gadgets. Cigs, alcohol, drugs, living beyond your means, luxury vehicles, houses that you can just barely afford. Are you going to pay $300,000, $400,000, $600,000 for a house and not like your job? Then you're buying dumb shit. And you're also worrying about other people's opinions of what you're looking like, what you're wearing, what's on display in your house, what's on display in your body, what's on display as you drive down the street in your hometown, how you looking. Stop buying dumb shit. Stop worrying about other people's opinions. And as we talked about in the last video, nobody cares anyways. You're just screwing yourself into that hole. If you can stop doing those two things, you'll be happy. I've tried to stop doing those things. It's not to say that I don't buy things anymore. I've gotten a couple records here lately. But other than that, yeah, we got ice cream yesterday. One of the spots opened a little bit early. We had a hot dog and some ice cream, and it was darn good. Not great for my diet, but if you eliminate those two things, which I'm trying to do, and not worry about others' opinions, I've been super happy doing what I like to do. So how many people can say that they do what they like to do? And even if you are doing what you like to do, are you wasting all those work hours buying that dumb shit? I can eliminate that stuff from my life, the need for it. I cannot care what other people think about that decision. I don't care. I'm happy to drive a paid off vehicle. I'm happy to wear this hoodie. I have to think, should I be kicking up my wardrobe a little bit? Like, this is what I would want to be wearing if I was doing some fancy job in a fancy car with a tie choking me, right? To pay for my $600,000 house and my, $70,000 truck, to go home and get fast food, and because I'm so stressed out and I have no time, I just gamble and buy stuff to make me feel better. No, I can cut all that out. I can do what I like to do. I can have a freedom where I don't have to run myself into the ground. I can be a part-time waiter, which I love to do, and I put myself in a position where I'm enjoying where I do it now, finally. And I can be a part-time gig worker. When and if the time comes where I don't wait tables anymore, I can do my grocery shops and yeah, maybe even have to tighten up a little bit more. But I can pick and choose to do what will make me happy, what will make me not have the Sunday scaries, and I've had them. It comes with a lot of freedom. It comes with a lot of choices if you stop buying dumb shit and you stop caring about other people's opinions. And that is going to play into one of our rules to succeed in 2024. And I might as well just bring it up now. Rule 4 for us: don't run after the money. Run after the freedom. The whole basis of this channel. Run after the freedom that comes with having money. It's two very different goals. I am not trying to chase down a certain number of dollars to make per year to make me happy. I'm not trying to chase down a certain amount of dollars per year so I can appear better or cooler in somebody else's eyes. Nobody cares. Number one, it's your money or your life. I'm trying to run towards that freedom to eliminate all my debt. That's done a great thing. To manage my thoughts and my emotions, which we're going to talk about next, is a great thing. The freedom that comes along with it. The freedom to wear a hoodie on a Monday. To work only 3-4 nights a week. That's a lot of good freedom that I'm running to, and the race isn't done. And it's not a rat race that I'm in. The journey isn't done. The adventure isn't done. Next part, detachment from your emotions is one of the single most important things that we can learn on our journey towards breaking free. Emotions of anger, of frustration, of love, of irritation, of excitement. Can we detach from what is making us super angry in the moment, or frustrated or irritated especially? Take a step back and don't make decisions based on that emotional moment. That's some freedom. There is stimulus and there's response. And is it somebody says something and you're right back? You're so angry, you got to say something back to top it, to get the last word, to show your anger, to show your frustration. Or can you step back, analyze it? What is truly making you angry? What is truly making you frustrated, irritated, excited? Can you make the right choice? That is freedom, to not be a slave to your emotions. The space between stimulus and response is enlightenment, is nirvana, is freedom. The space between thoughts, that space, can we widen it? That is freedom. That is enlightenment. To not be jerked around by your emotions. Like Marcus Aurelius would say, I'm angry, so I'm going to go do this. I'm irritated, so I'm going to go do this. I'm excited, so I'm going to go do this. No. And you also don't have to turn it into a thing, which is going to be another one of the rules to succeed in 2024. And that is going to be to train yourself to not take things personal. And you will save 99% of the mental problems. Don't keep score. It's not personal. You don't have to turn it into a thing. Don't run after the money. Run after the freedom. Stop being shy. Nobody cares. Go out and create your own chances. Whether that's with a partner, whether that is with learning something new, taking a chance on a new job, taking a chance on learning new skills, new connections. Nobody cares if you fail. You will only still be stuck there doing the same old thing. Take some risks, or you'll be doing the same old thing for the rest of your lives. Your 9 to 5 is somebody else's passive income. Find out other ways to make money. For me, it was with my side hustles. For me, it is with reselling. And sure, those things aren't super passive, but in a way, you're kind of your own boss. Got to be uncomfortable for a few months in 2024 to be comfortable for the rest of your years to come. Uncomfortable is maybe cutting back that spending, cutting back those sweets. Learning new things. It's not easy to start from the bottom. To go from being a big fish in a small pond to being a, big fish in a big pond. It's going to take some discomfort to get out of your comfort zone, but that is where we truly live, right? To not tell people more than they need to know. To respect your own privacy. This is a place where we can hash this out. But when you're doing your thing, do it quietly and successfully, calculated. Hang out with people, and this community counts. They talk about starting a business. They talk about starting a side hustle. They talk about investing. That talks about gym and diet. That talks about self-development. I want this to be a place where I can talk about gym and diet more. And that's not easy because that's something different for me. What will people think? As long as it hits one person, that's all that really matters. So put those rules into place to take risks, to not be someone else's passive income, to look for ways where you can build up your own income, to stop being shy, to not run after the money, but to run after freedom, to not take things personally, to be uncomfortable in the short term, to make the long term much smoother, to have a growth mindset, to invest, to work out, to diet, to start a business. I like to think of myself as, you want to be your own boss, that's freedom. You're the CEO of your own company. You are the business. In whatever stage of life that you are in, take care of it. Detach from emotions that might cause you to make bad decisions. And finally, stop buying dumb shit. Stop caring what other people think, and you will be happy. Put those rules and philosophies, apply those to your life today. Save this and apply them to your lives tomorrow. Keep working on it step by step, little by little. Chip away, and you'll be on your way to freedom. Break free.